form. I mean, so far with Queen Walkers, most of the time they're showing up later in the year, which I already mentioned. Like, how active are those players then in, for example, Legend? And we're starting with Queen Walkers. We're like the prime example of being active on Legend. It's getting you quite a lot, and when it comes down to like practice and everything. We have Gaku starting things off actually with maybe it's a bit of a surprise. We typically see him with those Queen charges, but this time he's coming in with 10 Inferno Dragons. No Super Dragons, no instead those Inferno Dragons. They had a small comeback after a lot of people are trying to defend those Super Dragons with single Inferno Towers. But now, well, there's two multi-Inferno Towers on the other side. Maybe he wants to take those out with the heroes. Looking forward to see how he's approaching this. But he's starting with his Queen, and most likely there's the Inferno Dragons coming in as well, early into those multi-Inferno Towers.
Yeah, so this is often where we see the early ability clipped regardless, and the Rages coming down to sneak them through. Loon's taking the lead to actually protect the front line of your dragons, but also absorb some of those traps along the way. So he makes a nice, speedy, quick push through into those multis, and we've got those Skelly spells down to help protect through the scatter shots from all that splash coming in and the defending heroes, while the King and Queen work along the outside of the base, keeping this train through nicely.
Yeah, like for me it's always so hard to tell how it's looking with those Inferno Dragons, because I feel like it's so trap dependent, right? Because if there's now a lot of black mines or red mines coming up, this can still go horribly wrong. But at the same time, so far we don't see too many of those traps popping up, which means the expos are getting taken down, and with that the Royal Champion is going to have a super easy time to clean up the rest, and that looked just way too easy.
Yeah, and coming in, I mean, he took a lot of risks on this one, knowing that the air sweepers were also pushing in the direction to try and sweep back the Inferno Drags and Drag Riders, but keeping those freezes at bay. He still has one more left over, dropping it down to keep that King alive, protecting the Queen, who still has her ability, and so does that Royal Champ, launching off that Seeking Shield, just knocking this one out of the park. You can see the smile on Gaku's face. He knows this is exactly the way Queen Walkers wanted to start off this war, going into the lower bracket, just absolutely seeking, destroying, and picking up the 3-star start.
Yeah, that's right, and we just saw things start with only 2 stars in their first attack. Let's see how that's going to keep going, but now we're in with the next attack. Elec is in. Seems like he's going to go for a Blizzard onto the Expo, onto the Town Hall, trying to get as much value as possible. Keep using those invisibility spells to take down that Town Hall. Another invisibility spell in place. That should be able to take down the Town Hall. And even the single Inferno Tower is gone. That was really nicely done. The Crying Castle is getting loaded as well. So the perfect start for a Blizzard attack. Question now is he going to get enough value with his heroes?
Yeah, so pulling the CC to the side, Queen's going to take on that Hound nice and simple and start weaving her way in. Now, we've got this open path where the Wizard Tower is to connect the Queen, and we can already see that we're shaping up the base to kind of work our way through. This could force the King to come inside, help work along, and ease up to pick up a huge chunk of value for this Lalo push, which I like. And we also have the Ice Golem to take that frontline lead. This is a beautiful opening. We're starting to see more and more of this and taking advantage of these inline direct pushes, but the jump is what's going to be huge here to force along into the scattershot Eagle compartment with the defending Queen, while the Royal Champ ensures that there is nothing to redirect the focus of the Queen coming in from that outer edge.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we see already Queen charges where the Warden is getting used with that King, but now with Blizzard, where the same thing is getting played right there, which is a huge surprise, I think. But take a look at that hero value. That was just incredible. Taking down the entire core, taking down every single Inferno Tower right there with those scatter shots as well. Delano just has to do the cleanup pretty much, it feels like. So a beautiful attack right there from Elec, getting things even out again. And oh my god, that was such an overkill. Like, incredible attack with that jump. I mean, I have not seen that too often with a jump spell and getting the heroes that deep into the core. But that was a really nice attack. I think he's happy about that as well.
Yeah, he looks very happy about this. He has not lost a loon in the making of this Lalo. And for Alec, he is one of those new additions to the MS Esports team. This
Much left of the day.
Yeah, another GB2, also 3-3 against Absolute Zero, who just faced off against Strut. So let's take a look. We've got Stadger coming in for Queen Walkers, and hold up! Hold up, I think he heard me talking before about the Super Drag, that he's been going air lately, and he is coming back to Ground Town. So for all of you players out there that have been waiting and missing seeing ground attacks, Stadger's coming back into it with the Super Bowler Smash. Now leading this one off with the Warden to start shaping up the path of what we need. Typically, we try and avoid the pass to the Town Hall, but cut either across from the back side of it, where it's the last thing remaining, or cut along to the outer edge and reach over it. But either way, we've got that log launcher to open up the direct pathing coming in, and that is exactly what we're going to do for the Eagle side of this base.
Yeah, he's using the first jump and then using the lock launcher later, it seems like. So jump into lock launcher. Unfortunately, the lock launcher cannot jump. That would look kind of funny. But he's getting those troops into this big Eagle compartment. But he's then in between of those two scatter shots, which can be kind of scary. So it's depending now on this lock launcher to open up the walls quick enough, and those Super Bowlers not getting distracted too far, like too much from those outside troops. But exactly that is happening because the lock launcher is creating too good of a pathing, and this means all of those other troops are breaking out. There's no jump to get them back.
No, but the Yetis are coming in to try and help take on the surrounding defenses for the Town Hall. Queen is behind, has her ability intact. King is taken on the opposite scatter shot, so those are down, and it's the Yetis that actually clear out the Town Hall. So Queen can reserve her ability, help take care of the cleanup on the back end. The thing is support now. We've got a freeze, we've got an invisibility spell, and we do have the Royal Champ, while she's burned through the ability, has enough power to get through these back end defenses and finish this one off. So while Stadger might be rusty on the ground approach, he is still coming in strong with those 3 stars, with the smashes, and coming in strong for Queen Walkers, trying to keep them to see another day in this war.
Yeah, nice having those Yeti and the Queen following this path in the core. And then it wasn't too bad that those Yetis went to the outside, actually taking down the scatter and the Royal Champion to finish things off. Sadra with that 3-star. That's in more pressure now onto MS Esports to get them.
And, ooh, it looks like Avia and Tompanai coming in with that 2nd, 3rd star on the board. But let's take a look as Arium pops through now. We've got the Blimp coming in to take on the Town Hall position with the Blizz, and needs to get this down nice and fast. Gets the CC lure at the same time as well, and clearing up those surrounding defenses.
Yeah, I think he wants to take down the Warden as well. Warden always a great defense to take down. And maybe even get some more damage onto the Lava Hound, so he only has to invest the poison. Is he going to get it? No. Lava Hound surviving pretty much with 0 HP. Another question is, where is he sending in that Queen? Queen sent onto that Archer Tower. And then later on, he has no wall breakers, so he wants to force her into that long channel, maybe. Maybe that's the idea. Getting the Queen into that channel, getting that Queen towards the defending Queen and versus that scatter shot. Let's see. Giant Trap over there is giving him a lot of problems. Let's see where the Queen is going. The Queen is going, I think, as intended, because that's kind of how things look like. The Queen is now following this channel into the core of this base, into the scatter shot, and that's a lot of value right there.
It really is. I was a little bit worried about the multi pulling her out of the way, but the King bringing her back on focus. His King actually coming in, clearing out the entire compartment and working along with that Royal Champ, who launches her Seeking Shield. We've got the entire core of the base taken down now. If she could take down the Wizard Tower, that is huge, but not the... Oh, she does! And I was going to say, not the end of the world, but taking on the Splash is huge, huge value. Now, the only other resistance here is the Air Sweeper that's going to force those loons back, but the Haste will sweep them in nice and neat.
Yeah, the Warden ability is super clutch, getting things completely through that defending Queen compartment. But the question is, where are the Headhunters to take down that Queen? Now the King somehow ended up in the core with his ability to take down the Queen. The last like one of the last few freezes is getting invested onto the Inferno Tower, and with that it should be another overkill. Really nice attack. There's another freeze coming in to have the Dune from the other side. And can you explain, like, wasn't there like the tornado trap, the Tesla farm, everything at the top side? How did this king end up in the core of the base with the ability not even used? That was kind of crazy. Really nice attack right there.
It's absolutely stunning attack, and you know, I know that a lot of players out there look and see all these Lalos and they're like, why are there so many Lalos?
And falling really short, because the matches which you have seen so far and the results which we have seen so far are really speaking for really high scoring matches. So ending up with like a 70% 2-star is already nearly like the guaranteed win for the other team. So having a Queen Charge hybrid and running into a bait is not the most fun thing to do. So now let's see, because we have another Blizzard coming in, and Stars is going for the Blizzard. Is he going for the gold storage, or I think maybe just for the Royal Champion platform? No! Oh, I'm not sure. I think he wanted to go for the gold storage.
Yeah, I think he wanted to get in a little bit deeper there, but does get the scatter taken out. Able to take on the Expo as well here. So getting reasonable value, plus the CC lure, which is always important. That's that extra double duty that you get out of it when you're bringing in any kind of blimp. You want to try and get as much as you can out of it. So Headhunters have been taken care of. Queen can take care of the Hound, drops the poison over top just to encompass the pups. And we may even see an Archer or a couple of minions to help protect, make this move nice and swift and get things going. But the King working from the northern side of the base at 12 o'clock is going to help shape up the path for the Queen to start pushing her way along right into that narrow compartment that we talk about.
Yeah, that's right. And like you said already during the analysis part in between of those two attacks, those open channel giving those Queens a really nice pathing into the core of the base. And take a look at that, the Queen is still going with her ability not even used yet. So that's a lot of value. The King now is at the top side. I think it's obviously still some way towards the Town Hall. If he's going to get that, just think about that. He took down, she just took down the Eagle with his Queen. What is going on? Stars is doing Stars things. Now the Town Hall has to go down. If that's going to happen, it's not looking that great for the base, I think.
No. With the invisibility spell of the King, I am surprised he started the Lalo so quickly. We'll have to use this Warden ability unless he wants to sacrifice the very few loons that are coming through, but it doesn't seem so. 2 freezes and 2 haste to try and force his way through. He's going to have to hold off a freeze combination for the Wizard Tower scatter shot on the back end here, but for now, the Hound is tanking for it, but it feels like he's losing a lot of power from these loons as they are not coordinated together, dropping the haste to give it any bit of semblance he can get out of it, and dropping the freezes. We've got one more freeze haste combination, but it is not working out. I do think that he did not give enough credit to the King that was working his way through to take this on, and this could be his undoing now as he's got no more support to get out of this. This is going to be potentially the first defense that we see now coming in on the board.
Yeah, really surprised that he went through the Town Hall with that Lalo. I feel like with the Warden, with those Headhunters especially as well, not having to go through the Town Hall poison, this would have been an overkill. Like, the hero died, there was no base left pretty much, and then he sent a huge that way.
I think it really will. That is a bit unfortunate, you know, and it's these quick decisions that do happen ultimately, that you try and make a judgment call, and not trusting your heroes could be a big mistake. But let's see if Nitro will take advantage of this as he comes through with the Queen Charge Lalo. We've got a nice early start here, setting up the Queen push to come in towards that Eagle compartment. We've got an additional wall break, but we also have a jump to lead into the core where we have the multis. These multis being eliminated from the core do help set the cores for your Lalos. The multis are some of the biggest threats to your Lalo with that big spread out, especially when you've got 2 close knit together like this.
Yeah, there's another Rage coming in with 2 Expos and the Warden on his Queen. And so far he has the Slammer selected, so no fancy Flame Flinger, Lock Launcher, things like that. But he has the jump as well, so let's see where exactly he's going to jump. He has to freeze because the time with the Headhunters were not really perfect. Now it depends, where's that Queen going? I think he wanted to jump on top of that Queen platform at the top side. At the moment, it seems like this queen is having not the interest to go to the top side. Maybe with the king clearing out this bottom side now, she should get pushed back, and there's another jump indeed coming in to take down those two multi-phone towers and take down the sweepers as well in just a second. The Lalo now into the town hall. We have seen that many times today. Lalo into the town hall. Let's see how that works, because the town hall's not activated yet and the warning ability already got used.
Ooh, so this could be problematic. Ooh, the Hound, though, picking up all those red air bombs. Nice power through. Tries to rage up the loons to get past the poison bomb, and it does save them slightly. We do have the Stone Slammer still going strong, and the Queen, who's still alive with the healers intact for now, unless there's more air traps to knock them out along the way. But the Stone Slammer is going to have to be the saving grace on this one. A couple of extra loons to bring in for some added reinforcement and distraction on the back end. Queen's got her full path open for the support and the Drag Rider to try and help, but no more spell support to help this one. So it is up to the Queen, and this is a lot of damage incoming, but the King is still alive with the minions and headhunters. There is the opportunity to clear this one up and finish it off, Itsu.
Yeah, it's 40 seconds. Minions are coming in from the top side to make things a bit more clear. And yes, the powerful barge left. One archer, one barbarian getting placed into the mix as well. This queen is going to finish things off. And he is still going to 3-star. What a comeback. Crazy, crazy good jump right there from him. And this means that Shore is getting things done for MS Esports. And this means there is the lead for MS Esports in this matchup. Both
they're earning their keep, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure. Those were really, really good attacks. And now we have Klaus coming in with, I think, a Skelly Bat Donut, because I don't see the poison right there. So yes, there it is. The bat and the skeleton spell right there into the center to take down the multi-phone tower, take down that clan castle. And that's looking good. The clan castle should fall. And this means the beginning of this attack so far, when it's coming down to the spells, is successful. The heroes now are getting sent in from that top side. Again, like the same approach as all of those sweet Lalo attacks, which means Queen for the Town Hall, King for the Scatter Shot right next to it, and most likely this Royal Champion in between to take down the second multi-phone tower in the core.
But I do see the log launcher, so I'm curious if we're going in with a big dive for this. Maybe bring the Warden in to come into play, unless we are going to switch this up later on into a Stone Slammer or a Blimp. King is just charging through with the early ability of Royal Champ, picking up as much value as possible. We've got the Town Hall just about to go down, but the multi going down in the core as well. The Air Sweeper would be a nice push, though it's not going to be detrimental to the pathing of the Lalo from either direction, since he is starting in, and that means the Warden can come in for the power play, working along with these loons. But again, I'm waiting to see what he brings in for the siege barracks, because I can't imagine we're going to keep that log launcher there.
Yeah, the last ability spell, I think, was a second too late, a millisecond too late, you want to say. The Tesla form is getting completely overwhelmed, but there's still quite a lot of base still left. With the freeze, though, onto the Eagle, onto the multi-phone tower, it's not looking too bad. With, again, a separate Slammer coming in. The Sweeper would have been nice if that would have been taken down. No Warden ability left, but a nice Loon portion completely overtaking this base. And one thing which I'm always so which I'm finding so crazy about, for me, it's always the Queen Walker players, so like in overall the Lalo players. Those freeze spell placements, I mean, it looks easy. It looks like, yeah, sure, no problem, freeze the Eagle and freeze the multi-phone tower. But I have seen as well so many people.
Too many big slip-ups in these kinds of wars.
Yeah, only a few mistakes. And we have talked about ground and air. And we have talked about how not forgiving ground at all is with those spring traps. Because if your troops are hitting spring traps, they're out, they're done. And they're out of this attack. With, for example, then the air attacks, you can still use the Warden ability and block those, but spring traps, not as easily. So now we have the King of Hybrid coming in with Kingsman and a Queen Charge and a Hybrid right into that Town Hall compartment.
Yeah, and the one thing I always remember you saying about the approach with the hybrid in general is when you can pick up some value getting a bomb tower within it, and we can see that in close proximity to where the town hall is. That could be huge for this, eliminating some of that damage. We'll see if that's if the queen's gonna be on course to actually take that on and help out for the pathing of the hybrid if he does send it in from the 12 to 1 o'clock side and force that queen down and around. But I do see the baby dragon already shaping up a funnel down at the 6 o'clock side, so it might not be the case. Either way, we need to make a nice, easy, narrowed out path. We always talk about the radius of these spells and how important they are that you get everything covered within the splash. So an early heal coming in is ideal with the oncoming slot of the Scattershot and the CC troops along with the defending RC.
Yeah, but there's so much damage right there. Warden Bleach now is getting used as well, which means for the entirety of the rest of this base, he has only one heal spell left. And that's not going to be easy. Spring Traps are hitting hard as well, and defending King now is coming in. There's the first freeze. Hog Riders from the Sea Sparrows are coming in as well. The Queen did not go for that multi-inferno tower. There's another heal spell. Nice, where every single group is, like every single troop is grouping up, but that Queen is going for the most interesting wall ever. Let's put it like that. Just go around the corner, please. There is an open wall. Instead, she's choosing that wall. There's a bomb tower right in front of that scatter, and that's a deadly combination.
Yeah, and he's already burned through the freeze that he had left. I mean, the invisibility spell could have helped those healers maybe round that queen to the corner, but we still have the invisibility spell intact. We've got a little support left. Queen has her really strong ability, and so does the Royal Champion. So at the end of the day, Kingsman's not worried about recovering this one. This is why he's known as the king of the hybrid, because he can recover almost any plan, no matter how risky or how hard it seems. And MS is still continuing to go in strong, claiming that lead over the Queen Walkers.
Still a lot of close matches at the end of all of those matches. We obviously will show you every single result, but we are in for the last attack of Queen Walkers, and they need to 3-star this one to have a chance in staying in this match. And Newt is the Queen Charger legend himself. Can he do it? That's the big question.
That is the question. He's known to be in this position as a leader. He often takes he always takes the final position, leaving that responsibility on his shoulders. Yeti Blimp to come in, rages up to help carry through the defending heroes and ensure that he gets a full cleanup of the defenses within this compartment. We've got the wall break opening up. This also sets up the path for the Queen to charge her way through, and we've got nice easy access leading her through into the town hall. Nice straight line composition coming in, which is also going to narrow out what the Lalo is going to need here as well.
Yeah, we have that Queen keep pushing forward. He wants to get towards the town hall. It depends now on the wall breakers wherever they're going. And we all know wall breakers have their own mind. This wall breaker actually is really well trained because it's directly going where it's supposed to go. That's nice. Next wall break is going to go onto one of those builder huts, if I guess that right. And then we're going to have this Lado from the top side with still his king, his warden, his Royal Champion not even deployed yet. But there is a damage clan castle. Let's see if the Queen is going to disappear. So far it's looking good.
Ooh, so gets the poison down. Also freezes up those minions. We're wasting some of these freezes, but it's not a waste considering all the damage coming in, and he needs to ensure that the Queen survives. Plus, we've got that single surrounding. Drops the invisibility spell just to ensure that the Town Hall and the single go down, and the Queen gets full access. We've got that open compartment, a little bit more to the outside or inside edge of the base, but not as much to the outside. But the minion is actually going to ping away and help with some of these ground defenses to pick it up so the Queen can get more value. Lalo coming in with a wide spread, but we do have the King helping to narrow it out from that warden position.
Oh, red mines. Is the Queen going to stay alive, or more like going the healers? And they're gone. Now the Queen on defense is going to get taken down. The Queen has still her ability. She's getting really low right there, but this again, huge group of loons coming in. The Queen is trying to help to take down the Scatter. The Scatter, the last important defense to take down. The King is coming in as well. The Royal Gem with her ability, and that's going to be another 3-star, 14 stars for Queen Walkers. And now the question is, can Sinti, the man himself, going to finish off this match with another 3-star for MS Esports? Or is this match going to end up on a crazy other result? We're going to witness in just a couple of seconds, but that attack, another really nice one. 14 stars. It feels like
just getting that 3-star on the board. Let's see if he falters. We do have the Skelly Donut, indeed, coming through. And we also have the Flame Flinger coming in for the Town Hall.
I think, isn't that something which he's using as well to push in Legends? Or like he's using that with Hawk Riders on Legend. But still, going for the Skelly Donut and then it's at the same time for the Flame Flinger for the Tunnel. I think that's what he's playing in Legend, but he's using mass Hawk Riders after that in Legend. This time though, he's going for the Lalo. The one thing which is a bit more, which is a bit stronger. Let's put it like this, because Hawk Riders, it's kind of like a meme. It's his thing. It's a lot of fun to him and he's quite successful over there. And take a look at that. He's using archers to distract the multi-mortar to make sure that the Flame Flinger is not taking too much damage. What a genius move right there. Nicely done by Cynthia, and this means the Tunnel is going to fall next. And now his heroes can be sent in from the top side and get a lot of value over there. The question is this going to be baited with the heroes, or is he getting all of the value he needs with the Queen getting funneled again into one of those open channels of the base?
Yeah, I mean, he's taken down the CC. He took down 2 of the Infernos in there. Going for the Town Hall, he is going for full value. And again, we're talking about these openings that we push the Queens through to pick up more value. King sectioning this off, pushing a beautiful funnel with the Royal Champ supporting, getting down the air defense, which is going to help support the Lalo. Queen, wait, coming back around. She's not going to go for the core of the base, not going to get the air sweeper and the splash of the Wizard Tower. This is not exactly what we want because she dies out through the poison bomb. A bit unfortunate, but we've got the Royal Champ to actually take this under control. Has her ability, which gives her a regenerative boost to come in. Can she get the multi down as well and get these loons working their way through? Itsu, just about.
Is looking really good, I think. Yes, indeed. All of those red mimes already got triggered by the rocket loons from the Flame Flinger, and that's going to be it. He is, we can see in his player cam, he is happy, he is relieved, getting the pressure out of, like, from his shoulders and showing off that he's just the Skelly Donut King. Really nice Skelly Donut, beautiful attack with the Flame Flinger, showing why this siege is so strong. Another 3-star, and this means 15-14. And that's just crazy. I think both of our matches so far in the live broadcast, both of them were 15-14. Incredible high scoring, and this means MS Esports taking home the victory. Nice match.
Oh, beautiful match at that. So another perfect war on the board. Queen Walker Stephanie, unfortunately, winding up now in the 0-2 bracket, but MS Esports will put their way in 1-1. So we'll take a look in a little bit to see where they're going to face off against, how the other teams have done. But let's take a look at the player stats overall. We, of course, had Gaku in. I think we're missing a few of the stats, but it was Stars who came in with that 89% that actually caused the biggest problem for them getting this closer, unfortunately.